The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the sea.
Hello, my people. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Edo Pride. I beg, make una share for me. Una well done. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you are coming in, help me share. They watch me. Just say hi. Mama will say hi back to you. Wait be time for Niger. +5. Could be 6:44. Okay. Help me share the program. Help me share the program. 7 people don't fly in. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah now. Gawe, let's go there. Oh yeah now. What be your name? Make I shout back. My voice today get as it be. Oh, why will? It be as it gets. Me at it be as it gets, so it get as it be. I'm not happy. I think that the one I take shout yesterday because I not believe say I mean no soon ni also me ma believe it also me believe it here. So I wanted to wake up from the sleep. You understand? Hey, Baba Anthony, walk out there now. Abokia Baba. Abokia, oh yeah, we ma come by oh. Yeah, we ma come by. Tinubu we ma mugu. Yeah, we ma come by oh. Abokia. I beg as you they come, make you say hello. You may make a nice shout. Idiogbe Jonah. Abokia oh. My voice bad. They pain me. I think I cried yesterday. I was just yelling on top of my voice. Like, are you in a baby so? You know what I mean? Are you in a baby so? You gonna hey, salute boy. Hey, my goodness, oh. Hey, Jesus Christ. Nah. Kennedy Gareva, wow. Make una tell me today. I want to end this struggle. I don't know. I don't tire. Oh, you bet my water locker can they not they hear? Yes, I know. Say enemies go they laugh right now. You know if they happy now because of say they don't steal somebody something. Go they happy. Hell, you are living on a keg of bomb. On a grenade. That's what you are sitting in. Today, Tinubu is fighting with illegitimacy. He's still struggling because he knows right from his heart he didn't win that 2023 election. This is what Monday will suffer throughout. You will remain an illegitimate governor until you decide to get out from there or give the owner the mandate. And so it will be. Kennedy Egareva, I beg away. You better go book here. Ola go share because it matter mo worry day. Right? Make una share am for me. Make una abeg share am for me. Share am for me. Sonny Demi, you are here. I greet you. And Sonny Demi very cheer. AKA Igor Okpebholo'S. Oh my goodness. Oh, Igor Okpebholo'S. Hey, judges, now we go here have now. See person where they carry mugu come by. I swear one of their own. The law firm, the board of here. Huh? NUJ abibi yantinya nawe lawyer si jeni. Na san SAN come by now. So if na me and you will be ordinary person we just the waka pass Kyoba market. Wetin they go do us? Igor Okpebholo'S one of the universe. Uama. Wa yokpa one man. Uama. Igor Okpebholo'S. Other judges those things that they cannot refuse. Tinubu will bring this much money that even when you see and you will be pastor, you will be priest. We are big on your boy. If they even retire today, they not get anything with them one where they lack. Understand? He got Okpebholo'S one. Okay, no, apostle. My apostle to Ama Baba. And then where I see that your clip today where you share. Apostle, you bend that camera. What's happen? Creative kingdom iye. Obokian. Apostle, where it is not over until it's over. Baba, yes, I know it is within his constitutional rights. Yes, Aswe has the right to keep fighting. But what is he fighting for now? Carry one Odunga heart, they do say, I tell you, you know, but right now, I really don't have anything to lean on. Lawyers, judges, now do lawyers like this. Come back. You know, maybe goes as erase the constitution. Tinubu is Nigeria. We don't have Nigeria, we have Tinubu. Tinubu is Nigeria. Whatever he says stands. I mean, Tinubu really law he gets. Tinubu is the constitution. However he wants it, he gets it. It doesn't matter what you feel, how you feel, what you bring to it doesn't matter. And after the grabbing of power, what do they do with it? They become a nuisance. We're getting Tinubu, what's it you? Okpebholo, you will suffer illegitimacy until you decide to live there. Till tomorrow, Tinubu is struggling with legitimacy. This is the same thing Okpebholo will continue to suffer. I can never call Tinubu my president. Likewise, a clip in Okpebholo. He is not my governor. I never voted for him. I voted for the winner. I voted for Aswe. Well, I mobilize the I may tell where one man one voting now. I mobilize more than 800. Now I vote in Aswe. So I voted for Aswe. Okay, migo. Waga say polling unit. Wire the pure water. Wire the bonds. Just to appease them. Let them go. Baba Anthony, where is a shame that judges will spend years to study law and then be controlled by the people with false certificates and agbero. You know, I got talking about one man. I bet Mona share this. Mona leko. So there are no fish out. My mama Joy day here. Mommy Joy Asemoto. Where people are in Edo are in pace. Burial day nonia. A doomsday. I wish you were no day. Now we're happy Dooms Wednesday. Umage clip in no de. It total you why na akpolo. Me mama come Martina bi akin tanna bi atamu wa wani metama where justice will prevail. Ah? Adoye kwe mu mebe nyana. Why when you eat an na hugina monu. I won't lie to you. I'm human. If you not talk say na so I strong now lie, I cried. I did. Let me tell you the truth. I cried. How? Okay. What is the essence of election? I want answer from Una now. Okay, Joe, we are mute. What is the essence of an election? I really need to know from you. Guys, help me share, help me like, help me share. Me ma like you, me. Mena, eriba mi am ya time won na like, no na like. I don't get 11 likes. Wala nia. Oh yeah. Today, mama voice not too good though. They pay me. Ya talo no italo gbe no de. Oh nya me ikian banwa. Then what? We were on it. They were giving me updates. Even Apostle, they were giving me updates. People, my guys were inside court. Update. Okay, here we are set a beaver. So, here set on now. Judgment. Motion sustained. Motion overruled. Motion object. In favor of PDP. We were coasting to victory. In 1 second, Tinubu happened. Election days. Baby na so. Tinubu happened. Mana atiare vivege ni. My wine. I carry pada. Vi yo momo no ki agbe pada. When I got tiny to two pada nyagbe. Even Apostle that day said, don't even put pada for body. They wait. Because waiting God tell them no. And waiting God wants he know. Now God bring somebody like Obi. Now God bring somebody like Aswe. Make the people not suffer. Or when the righteous rule, the people are happy. Nala. But when the wicked is at the helm of affairs, suffer. From the hands of who? Agberu. From the hands of certificate forgers. From the hands of people who could not pass WAEC at 38 years. The worst of us is ruling the best of us. When the country ya balance here, APC just depend on grab it, snatch it, rule it, run with it, burn it, name it. And after you grab the power, what do you do with it? Menace. Colossal failure. Epic fail. What do you do with it? Nothing. Okay, Mama Joy. Now let's settle this. I believe we are not going to be voting anymore. Oni Yangwalo, aka Igo Poya. Oni Yangwalo, Baba. Oni Yangwalo. I don't know whether you be lady or you be man, but Oni Yangwalo. They want to stifle us to the point. And you know when you have voter apathy, it is easy to rig because voter apathy or where registered voter 58. Accredited voter 42. Number of name. They want to stifle, that goes to the point where election day or election period so that they will now they will have a field day, an easy ride. There is no need. You know that this is what you want to do. That you will not let democracy stand. You will not allow the voice of the people. You will not allow them speak. There's no need to vote. There's no need for an election. There's no need to spend all that billions that Muna neck, that bad head I neck. There's no need to spend money. I don't understand. You know that our voice will not stand, that we cannot speak. Yet, what did you do to us? What did you do to us? Huh? Una gado ladian, uwa me, uwa ve, uwa kekere wo godogbon, ana ladian agboyana ya vote. After all, I nekiga iwe shege or we go to court. Benana miage na Tinubu court. That's why I take put this heading for my team. I say Okpebholo'S victory, Tinubu'S court affirms Okpebholo'S illegitimate victory. Mogbon even when you do damage. Because egbe no kime na, ose oge kita no biokpa. Tinubu'S court. Yeah, I named it Tinubu'S court because on a court of the people. Right now, the judiciary is the hope of Tinubu and APC. There is no hope for the other common man. Why they get Zeboni? Judiciary is the hope of common man. Even Buhari ni magati bonare mila. We no man negbe. Buhari still let democracy stand. Buhari still let democracy stand. Joy, I understand you. I will stand with us well. I will not leave him. So I'm also using this medium to appeal to you guys to appeal to Abat. Do you blame him? No. But I know that he will come back and stand on that ground. But do you have hope? Mama Joy, I don't give up in anything in life. Very good. It's not good to give up. But when you know that all odds are against you, I know trying is I just a waver around. Trying, going further is his constitutional right. But I am here with a brick wall. Do you know the only thing where I want me as well go further? Yesterday now, mommy, this is becoming emotional for you. I don't want you to continue this. People are calling my phone. They believe in me too. I have followers who love what I do. Because this is what my conscience says. It's a passion. That's why I want me a picture. I don't have to know him. I don't need anything. Who are driving who are business business security. I don't go working like your business flourishing, and those are the things we want. I don't need personal money. It's not for my self-aggrandizement. It's for the whole of us. Light as the whole. Not for myself. Even in Igualo, I don't do business in Nigeria. Ya wa begi wa ga so wa mo Nigeria nya ho. Ya ge me wo wi jinya na nene. Ke ni kere ni ke. Se ke ni makere ma. Ma mi o wa jo. Abi. Now, let's face yes, Anthony, the Obeka. Okay. Guys, what we say, 70 mana 21 likes. I am watching you guys. So, Oga Anthony, standby prefect. You man, you no, you have a mama joy, your ban. Standby prefect. I like what you guys are saying. I want to hear from you, my beautiful family. Family meeting, Magina. Do you want Asue to go further? I see Asue, I see Joy, I see Antonia Jibola. Yahweh, yes. Hillary, I greet you. Sonny, what do you want Asue to do? Sonny Bemi, away as for the update on Tinubu, the judiciary, INEC, IGP, and all those who supported APC to do this crazy injustice to Edo State. It was a Black Wednesday, of course, my dear. So, give me a question. I'm shy away. Oh, we met us in London. Just seeing his personality, my sister, you know. Yeah. I'm a motor park boy. So I have a time. You don't need to go near them. You watch them on TV. You see their daily how they talk, how they relate with people. What else can we say? What else can we say other than to say thank you, Tinubu? What else can we say? Our father, you told you only what your governor. Oh, you are Michael. What else can we say? That let's answer your question. Okay, I say work away, yes. Kennedy, way, yes. The only reason because no they now where our wow so if there's a penna where you know what? I want Asue to go further. Why? Judiciary no even if they don't give him his mandate, let the whole world know how useless and rotten the judicial system is. I like it when people go there and expose them. Expose the judiciary. If not for anything, let him expose the rot in the judiciary. Yes. For that reason alone, I will say, Baba, go further. I will say, go further. Apostle Alfred, well, yes, or we never stand. I will say, go further. That's why challenging the case, we also have to further expose the criminal judges in our judicial system. I'm not going to the criminal judicial system. What are we facing today? Gladys, or what God Almighty cannot do does not exist. Anything does not exist by the special grace of Almighty God. We will surely win this battle. That's why I know you should go for appeal. They should be ashamed of themselves. If you ask me, I'm just going to support Asue. But he can't hope your way, but in your pan, your name, no lads, the one I am, just that's making me laugh now. I want the exposure. Now, where we do not have a judicial system. We have Tinubu system. Tinubu in the executive. Tinubu in the legislature. Tinubu in the other one. The three arms of government. Tinubu here. Okay, the executive, the legislature, and the legislative and the judiciary. Tinubu Yakin. So we want him to go ahead. We have solidified our collective idea. They will not go ahead. Why will not go ahead? Kenneth, always the one and only area mama, the truth teller. What happened in the election yesterday? Miscarriage of justice. Travesty, my brother. Travesty. Nigeria and its criminal justice system by daily farrotting. Even any bay, there will be a page of buy and maybe you talk with your women election wahala magument here before I come cook before I can't go work. Before I can see say, hey brother, wait, mama come on, me rub your body, we ija, daughter ya o. Then on my see you malungo me, logo. So I know they too get chance. I'm very tight. This time I take some time off. Right? Very, very tight. So Nigeria, the criminal justice system, Dele Farotimi, our uncle, Dele. They do this thing. You go now they expose them well. I want to put up video here for Azegbemi go court yesterday. He go for not be Arise, he go Arise TV. He talk well. I be na channels. Then Otimare Ifaluji of Asia. So yeah, if I hear more at the okay, our standby prefer they tell you now what 29 likes. Oh yeah, walking on maybe like when you for the buyer like it. When we like wala walking here. Oh yeah, today Mona no allow me to beg for like Mona like Rice TV. Yes. Make I show and then we'll come talk over as a baby. No, why they never judges there and moton. They just call them judges. Here, you go Pavani. Here, they don't know anything. Beni atie nepo wanwa de nati big no date. Now they see they depend on. They don't know the rules. Whether na corruption they make them not to know the rules, or whether na say ereriya kekene or motone yamahiem now. If you are not in tune with what is going on, you shouldn't be handling cases. No. A doctor no win engine service, a nurse no win engine service. Now you learn them when they bring new things to us for units. Now they go tell us, hey, IV now even know I will not pa. I don't win service. I will give my new one. You where you say you not go learn new thing, come out make you go out. No. So don't tell me, don't use that as a yardstick to deduct from my marks. You need to be in tune with what is going on, right? So all these judges now, where they behave like say a very archaic way of doing something, anything that has to do with technology, it be like say awa, now it's there for them. We don't need you. Don't take any case. Recuse yourself from the case. Though the constitution remains the same, but things have changed around it. Technology have changed. Then you were still all you guys were still analog. Right now, you need to go and learn. No more computer can immediate error. And then manare Nigeria, I want with mouse even and I see my mouse. I'm a computer. When mouse turn the mouse here, turn the mouse there, because they never taught us with computer. You can say, man, do I learn? Okay, so nobody brought it from heaven. Nobody brought it via day. But when you, I mean, not in a way, we not ever go, one like this. When the same thing happened to Adeleke David, he lost in the tribunal and went for appeal and he won. Any here, fair, my brother and my sister. The odds against those people, they are not as a though. But we are going new. Because of one powers that be, not your boy your donor where now I am a power na go to Obaseki, they rather die. And wuni inyam yogu, eni Jesu ni mamwetinya. They rather die for power to go to Aswe or to the person Obaseki brought. They rather die. So those powers that be in you know, I'm not pessimist. I'm not a pessimist, but I'm saying the truth. Hilary Alfred Obokian, where APC is the problem of that country called Nigeria. Nothing is working. Tinubu Yare, because Tinubu has his own constitution, nothing will ever work. Nothing will work. Anthony, okay. When Dr. Anthony Azegbemi and Honorable Ifaluyi were both in Arise, and both were very brilliant in their presentation. Gimado, go over it. Ero Gladys, I greet you. Alfred, you just come. You don't like. Bros, go like for me. Oh, God bless you. When I hear 35, you don't they go up small. But we'll be 85, yeah. Where the 50 people now? What we are. Like, let's go through our brother home first, then we'll come talk our Azegbemi. Let's go.
Could not even speak, and suddenly.
Okay, wait.
And that is why they are pressuring Aswan Ighodalo to pursue the fight for the people. It's not about him. They feel that we gave you our mandate. These people stole the mandate in collusion with the INEC.
Mr. Isibo's response to some of the things that you have said, you've heard him. He believes that the candidates of the APC won fair and square, that it was on the field this was decided, not by what even the tribunal,
Well, Mark, it's obvious to the Edo people that Monday Okpebholo today does not have the legitimacy of the Edo people because they did not give him the mandate. We hardly ever heard him during the campaign. He never spoke to anybody. He was not on radio. He was not on TV. He wasn't speaking to the Edo people.
Several news
platforms requested him to come and express yourself to the people. Let's have an understanding of your thoughts. What are your plans for the people? Until he was declared winner by INEC, nobody ever heard him speak. So I'm amazed that my big brother here now is trying to whitewash somebody that people thought could not even speak. And suddenly told that he's this and he's all that. But the issue is this. The Edo people feel cheated, and that is why they are pressuring Aswan Ighodalo to pursue the fight for the people. It's not about him. They fear that we gave you our mandate. These people stole the mandate in collusion with the INEC. And so please fight for us, fight for our progress, fight for our prosperity. Go and appeal the judgment. And however it goes, fight it to the end of the game, which is the Supreme Court. Because, if the people really gave the mandate to Monday Okpebholo, you would have seen cases of people celebrating and jubilating all over the streets of Benin City.
It was a burial date.
Everywhere is quiet from yesterday. The people are mourning because they don't know this guy. They really do not know him. We don't hear him talk. We cannot feel his pulse for the people. Edo has been in the news for all the wrong reasons since he became governor.
Hold on, you said they don't know him, but he was a senator.
No, he was a senator in Edo Central Senatorial District.
He did not
speak. He didn't campaign for senatorial elections. He simply, just a second, sir. Okpebholo won the senatorial elections just because of the third-term agenda of the PDP, and they didn't want the PDP to continue. And so it was a protest vote. Nobody ever heard him campaign, even when he was running for Senate. But that's not the issue. The issue is about the legitimacy of the government of Edo State today that Mr. Okpebholo does clearly not have. And that is why the people are upset. You would have seen in the news. It's either a case of insecurity here or insecurity there, or lack of leadership here, or inability to converse with the people. Even till this moment, Monday Okpebholo has not been able to address the Edo people on any issue. We saw a case last week, or was it this week, of a security challenge, in Iromi. Till this moment, the governor has not come out to address the people. This is what happened. This is what we're doing. This is what we've done. We saw him go to Kano. We saw him go to Katsina. What about the people who, as it were, you were elected to lead? What confidence do they have in you? Because he knows that these people do not really have confidence in me. That is why he's not seen as a big deal to interact with the people. And this is the failure of the leadership that the people complain about today. And that is why we are heartbroken.
Now, just a moment. Yes. Are you saying that he didn't go to Uromi?
He went to Uromi on the day after it happened, but the Edo people are not in Uromi. We would have thought that by now there would have been a press briefing.
The Edo people are not in Uromi.
No, what I mean.
Who is
Uromi is a city in Edo Central.
Of course.
The majority of the Edo people do not live in Uromi. It is only commonsensical for a governor to address the entirety of the state. This is not just about Uromi. This is about Edo State, because we're hearing cases of people wanting to hurt people from Edo State, not people just from Uromi. So a reasonable leader who really has the legitimacy of the people would have addressed them to allay their fears and to calm frayed nerves. But that is not the case. Even almost a week after it happened, this should tell you that there is really no clear leadership in Edo State today. And that is why the people are upset with the outcome of the tribunal. The people are upset because the man who we gave the mandate, the man who we saw go to the marketplaces, he went to schools, he went to offices, he went to the homes of Edo people across the 3 senatorial districts, speak to them, express himself to them, sell his mandate to them. The man who we gave our mandate to was not declared winner at the elections, and he also lost the case at the tribunal, and the people are unhappy. And the sentiments with which I speak today are not just mine. but a collective sentiment of the Edo people. If you do an opinion poll today, I mean, I could watch the comment from Edo people on social media. Nobody is pleased with the outcome of the tribunal. Even across the nation, Nigerians were watching. Nigerians were watching the Edo State tribunal process to see what the outcome will be, to gauge the level of trust they should have in the judiciary. But sadly, there's zero trust.
Do you fear? You said there's zero trust, yet your candidate is still going to be going to the appeal court.
Yeah, we will have to pursue the case to a logical conclusion.
With no confidence.
Yeah, well, not absolutely. See, the thing is this. If we had an electoral act and we submitted our evidence in line with the electoral act, which says that oral evidence is not necessary where there's documentary evidence, which says that the INEC documents alone should be able to prove overvoting, where those who voted in a polling unit exceed those who were accredited, that's a clear case of overvoting. You don't even need to be a scholar to understand that. And if these documents say that, in line with the Electoral Act, and that was the petition we put before the court, and then suddenly you're dismissing the case, even with all this evidence that you admitted, INEC did not complain about, APC did not complain about, what hope or what trust or what confidence do you really expect the people to have? However, there's an appeal. However, there's an appeal process. However, there will be the Supreme Court, and we would have to approach all forms of this legal jurisprudence to make sure that the man who truly won the elections on September the 21st, as a result of the votes of the Edo people, is given his mandate.
Thank you, Faluyi. I mean, where my color don't still change. Oh, and of your hand, my girl no deals. Make it come help me do amo. Why we sunoria mama? Oh, I wait on na de on marry. I give me one na oh, je menije. And they come and they try to come out this yeah color way I don't like them at all. Yeah. Ay, which kind of TV this? Oh, why now? This thing. Thank you, Ifaluyi, for your good work. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, when you studio, good work, my brother. Thank you so much. My can't one now. I don't put now. I be proof for here. What did they happen? I bet make I call my people make go help me. Okay, now I go ready to do. I go remove myself. I go recuse myself from here. Remove from stage. Hello. Una see the echo. Okay, my people. Una they hear me? May we manage them quick. So you know what Apostle talk. Ifaluyi, my brother, God bless him. He explained everything. Are you coming? Come and help me take this out. I cannot take it again. I beg 1 second more to bear with me. Stop come. I tried to take it out. It must have been more like So, okay. My beg, you have a technology people now. Yeah, wait. Hello, my people. Now they hear me. Oh, Mary. Oh, wait. Okay, the fight is not over. Kevin Binoba, why you bokia? Now they hear me. I beg, Mona, let me know. Why we? I beg. Mona like, oh, how many likes I get? Mona like. So I want to show that as a baby you. Make all of us talk to them, because as a baby they talk about say the judge is not there in tune with technology. Technology money has exchanged hands, so they don't know waiting to talk again. They know say that case was watertight. All of una Shebuna agree it was watertight. All the guests I brought here onto our platform, they said the same thing. It was watertight because they know how it be day to day. They know what thing they happen now inside caucus night day. So they know very well. Say we not get space, and they couldn't even talk to that effect. Oh, the judges could not talk to that effect. What did they say? May they do? Oh, we tell me, Aswe is the petitioner. He did what he's supposed to do. At the end of the day, they say no reach. Let me show you one electoral constitution where they here. Image file. Yeah, money has exchanged hands. That's why we were scared. Even the George Ameze, she was so scared last time. Mama, what did they happen? It never reached time when they go talk about this election wahala. Please, if you can hear me, say yes. Yes, Mama, we can hear you. I don't even know as my mic be now. Section 137. This one na for electoral matter. Waiting electoral matter talk before we go on. He say Section 137 Nigerian Electoral Act. I want to read down from phone. Section 137 Electoral Act 2022 about effect of non-compliance. It is under part I think part 8, determination of election petition arising from elections of the act. It shall not be necessary for a party who alleges non-compliance with the provisions of this act for the conduct of elections to call oral evidence if originals or certified true copies manifestly disclose the non-compliance alleged. Now they say, where I could hear you, thank you. That is where it is not compulsory. It is not. If you are the petitioner and you are alleging overvoting, what do? You can just present the certificate of the CTC, certified true copies of manifestly disclose the non-compliance alleged. They don't even say so. We did even more than needed to have brought the 19 witnesses. Yet INEC where Amawa vie 500 judges Wama vie 1 million renodota the beavers that they brought, they dumped it. Nokpa. It's a lot of jamboree, a lot of kangaroo explanation. I just looked at them and I shook my head in a way. Wow. So these people, they live in Nigeria. They go to, their wife go to the market, their children or their uncles or their family, extended families, they also live in Nigeria. They know how things have been upside down. Like we have lopsidedness in everything, in every agency. Yet they don't want to help us. They used to say judiciary is the last hope of the common man. Agwa. Judiciary is the hope of APC and Tinubu. If you are not in that party, forget justice. Justice is what Tinubu says it is. The constitution is what Tinubu says it is. So does not work. Okay? Section 137 work. So I want to put this video now where you see me area. Ade baba number 9.
Now, the People's Democratic Party PDP, and its candidate Okpebholo'S have rejected the verdict of the Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, which upheld the victory of Governor Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressives Congress in the September 2024 election. The PDP had challenged the declaration of the Independent National Electoral Commission, which showed that Okpebholo'S secured a total of 291,667 votes to defeat his closest rival, Ighodalo, who got a total of 247,655 votes. Delivering judgment in Abuja on Wednesday, the tribunal said the petitioners failed to discharge the burden of proof placed on them by the law. Well, joining us now on the show is Dr. Anthony Aziegbemi, Chairman, Edo PDP Caretaker Committee. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Well, Doctor, thank you for joining us. Before now, we had a spokesperson for the APC on the program who said he's a good lawyer. I don't think he should have said that because that would be interpreted as a self-advertisement. And he also said your lawyers were stammering in court.
Really?
How
they are stammering?
End up with stammerers? Is that an offense?
Okay.
But basically, what the tribunal said is that you couldn't discharge the burden of proof in your representations before the tribunal. Just your right of reply, just in case you watched the earlier guest we had on this program.
Ruben, thanks for having me. I missed that program. I didn't watch it, but I have an idea of what you will have said. So I can't thank you enough for having me, for having this right of reply. Now, let's be clear on what we had yesterday. Yesterday, there was massive, huge travesty of justice. The tribunal, the three-man tribunal chaired by Justice Wilfred Apochi, for whatever reason, turned jurisprudence on its head. Now, when they say our lawyers were stammering, just to say that none of the lawyers yesterday spoke in court. So there was no issue of anybody, there was no need for anybody to stammer. Because it was just the judges to reel out the judgments that they have, the conclusion they got in those judgments. But what are the facts? What did we take to the tribunal? What did we expect them to look at? We have consistently said that we do not have any issues with the elections at the 4,500 polling units in Edo State. Elections were held at that level. What we have said, which we took to the tribunal, was that there was substantial non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act.
Substantial non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act. That they are not required to bring a Ravigien, to bring the home courts. That the CTC that they provided is enough. That's why I want us to hear at least some of it.
And we broke it down in two parts. Number one, the INEC did not fill Form EC25B, where the Supreme Court has said, if you don't fill those forms, all the results from those units affected are null and void. Now, Ruben, you permit me to say this. The Form EC25B is not filled at the polling units.
Okay.
It's filled at the RAC centers. A RAC center is Registration Area Center. And it's filled a day before the elections at the RAC centers, where you have the SPOs and the presiding officers. There is no political party agent at the RAC centers. So how do you expect a political party's agent to come to the court to testify to a place where he's not supposed to be, to give credence to the fact that the Form EC25B, which was not filled in 320 polling units, we should have taken out of APC's votes about 46,000 votes. You say we should have called a polling unit agent to come there. That is travesty of justice.
Okay.
That is not right. That is not in Nigeria we want to live with.
The way I see this judgment, even if they had called Jesus, even if PDP have called Jesus, they still would tell them, you didn't call Lucifer. Because Eboka duza or dena duza. So they find every corner. No satisfy. Am I lying? Kevin Binobia, there is nothing that you will do that Lucifer will say thank you. Agwa, egogoyo. Umawana. Ugatie Jesus, umatie Satan by. Uabetioni, awe yene, umario wenu pole heaven. Wakole pola we teke nu pente. Amiem yokpa niakiau dating ave mwe 3,000 polling units ade no de. Iyanavie 3,000. How is it possible for you to bring all these people to come and witness? How? Even if they had brought all the things they are asking, they will still find another thing. Because they won't die well.
So Nigeria want to bequeath to our kids. Second leg of our petition, we said there was overvoting in 175 polling units. You are saying, even if we brought the beavers, we brought the extract, we brought it from EC8A to show that there was overvoting, we should have called the 175 polling unit agents to come and testify. And you know the most interesting thing of the whole thing? The tribunal hinged the argument on our calling the polling unit agents because on the case of Tanko versus INEC. That's a senatorial election case in Kaduna in 2023, where the APC candidate lost to the PDP candidate. And the appeal court then said that this section 137 of Electoral Act that says if you have the documentary evidence certified by the relevant authority, you don't need oral evidence. They are saying we should have still called, because that section, that's what the appeal court said, that section does not give you the right not to call polling unit agents. But Ruben, will you believe that we are not talking about polling unit agents?
Okay.
At that level, we are fine. So we didn't have to call polling unit agents.
Didn't need it.
In any case, in all our petition, in all the replies to our petition by the first, second respondents, there was nowhere, nobody mentioned INEC versus Tanko. What does that tell you? The tribunal made himself the fourth respondent in this case.
Okay.
They made themselves, they had an answer and they needed to work towards that answer, and they went to shop for a ruling that favored them, that favors that will get them to that answer. And they forget that in the Hope Uzodimma case, the police officer that came to tender those documents in court was not even on election duty. The Supreme Court accepted those documents because they were certified by the relevant authority. And here you are telling us we ought to have called polling unit agents. Our witnesses were not at the polling units where these infractions took place. Once again, I can't say this strongly enough. Our issues are not at the polling units.
Dr. Aziebemi, if you can hear me, let me interject.
So, now the year waiting our leader talk now, our chairman, or where they did not even talk about polling units. Yet, judges, they found it worthy now to go to polling units, and they became the fourth respondent. In a case, they have to find a way to justify their judgments. So let's just listen a little, then we can move on. If you want to call me, you can call and contribute.
At this moment, if you can hear me, let me interject. I understand all you have said. Thank you for setting the scene for the conversation. I want to come in at the point where you spoke of Section 137, because, of course, what was said was that what was faulted was the PDP's over-reliance, according to the court, according to the justice, over-reliance on that Section 137. And you're saying you submitted all the documents, so there was no need for you to call witnesses. However, the tribunal is saying that of the 19 witnesses that you did bring, most of them relied on hearsay. Why did you not bring witnesses who had been there, first-hand witnesses who could narrate what they saw? Why did that not happen? Because you had witnesses. So why couldn't you bring witnesses who actually were on the ground? Because they're saying the witnesses you brought were not on the ground.
Hey!
Yes, thank you. I think we are getting somewhere. I appreciate the question. You're getting the point. Now, our petition, once again, is not hinged on anything that happened at the polling units where you have party agents. That issue of the filling of Form EC25B is an INEC document that must be filled at the RAG center where you don't have any political party's agent.
Make I quick talk this one before I forget. The tribunal, the judges are telling the PDP that they relied heavily on electoral constitution of section 137. So now, if they don't want us to rely on the constitution, why didn't they tell us that they have their own constitution? They have Tinubu constitution that we have to rely on. Abi? Because if you go by constitution, meaning the law will be equilibrium amongst the people if you rely on the constitution. But if you rely on Tinubu's constitution, which is indoors, then it becomes a problem because it is whatever Tinubu wants that becomes the constitution. If I'm lying, I stand to be corrected because that's what is playing out. That is what is playing out. This is the constitution. This is what they went by. They all took this constitution and they abided by this. But now the tribunal is saying no. Because they think Tinubu nima make it not pass. Am I lying? Okay. Ogasa, continue.
Were you expecting us to be calling agents, to be calling the SPOs and the presiding officers at the RAG centers? We are a political party. We don't work with INEC. INEC, when we brought these documents, if INEC had issues, they should have countered what we said, that those forms were not filled. Why didn't INEC call the people they employed to do the job? It's not our job to call INEC workers. They ought to have came with those people to the tribunal to say what the PDP is saying is not correct. We filled these forms. They didn't. They slept on their right. And the tribunal is letting us to have that burden to go out of our way to be calling INEC employees to do the job that they are supposed to do.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I'd like to ask.
I don't know if we can continue. It's a very, very detailed, it enlightened us too. So what they are mainly saying here, because of time, what they are mainly saying here, as Egbemi is telling, that we did accordingly. We followed the constitution to the letter. And that is why we were doubling sure. We were very, very sure. I've been saying it. The videos are there, so I cannot come today and say, hey, Mama Joy, Erika, or whatever. The video will attest to all my clip in all my verbal things, confirmation. We wrote an exam. When the teacher went according where section 137 so when you now go back to that section 137, you have abided. Tell me where you will be, where the fear will come from. You have abided because you believe in where a constitution, a textbook, a teacher. Right now in this scenario, the constitution is the textbook. A textbook in a teacher when you answer a bill, then you answered accordingly. So will you be afraid now after giving that answer according to the textbook? But right now they are telling us where we relied heavily on that constitution. We should have done this. Whereas before the election or before the court case, they never said anything like that. In a way, abide by the constitution. Constitution or magbae. So what would they have done? Nothing else. I'm telling you. Ego, money has exchanged hands. You will wonder, what is in the name of money has exchanged hands that is going on here? What in the name of money has entered some pockets that is going on here? Ego like money. The money that they cannot refuse. A huge amount they cannot refuse. Or like money. So they don't know what else to say other than to say, why is your area mama? Why are you using glasses? It's just for me to see small letters and to be very sure. Oh no, you shouldn't have used the bongodina here. Oh no, you shouldn't have used that. You should have wala. You should have told the doctor to punch your eye so that you can see well. Like the things that are not possible, that are not doable, that are not tenable. That is what they want, because they already took that money. They have to abide. They have to find something to say. So no matter what they would have presented yesterday or before now, since they took money exchanged hands, there is no way they would have changed anything. If I'm lying, again, I stand to be corrected, because I don't see any reason why somebody, a judge now, the judges now are the fourth respondent. They are now in tune with the other respondents. He who alleges must come with proof. We did our own best. We didn't have a problem at the polling unit. We had a problem with the collation center. But the judges now got on where area mafia 10,000 witnesses and a witness in they were all hearsay. But what about the witnesses that came from APC that told us that yes, there was overvoting at Marioni? INEC said Okpebholo'S first. INEC, okay, now you gave Okpebholo'S first. Well, he am first here. Now when we report Kadire, INEC imamie muri. Yet I'm a blame INEC. Are you serious? Are you for real? This country, Tinubu country. Oh, my people. Oh, Okpebholo'S here. Oga of the house. Oh, when Nigeria is a country where money means everything. I'm telling you. This is a land they want to bequeath to their children. This is a land that they are proud of. By tomorrow, history will begin to judge them. But I mean, not damn everywhere. Before we now go on call, I want you guys to call in and talk to me. Maybe give me advice. I mean, not damn everywhere. It takes too long. Babangida confess. Babangida did that mayhem, that evil in 1993. This is 2005. Babangida started confessing. Okamukana laigbe, wuwe wiche no je no ya hio biegbe ba. 32 years later. And Noria Mariane. Many patients very obi jene. Imala cavier. Ijo cavier. Babangida came back 32 years later. Abiola has died. Kudinat, people, businesses, properties, they've gone. Okay, now you are confessing 32 years later because now nemesis have caught up with you. Those people that you sent to their early graves, those people that you remove food from their mouth, we know nemesis will catch up with them. God is watching you. I want it now. Mama no get it. You are telling me 32 years after, why when he unia? Abiola kekene. Kudirati kekene kedori adi. So what would you have me do? This is what I'm saying. You commit this evil. So many people, they lose their life because of the evil you are committing. Look at how you have turned the constitution upside down. If you continue to listen to that program now, if not because we have time constraints, I really want to, go out of here as soon as I can. Yeah, more you on phone and analyze it. Maybe when Ogbe comes on weekend, we will still analyze from where we stopped. As Egbemi told them everything. No see any manner at court. You now, the judges have become the fourth respondent. We came because the collation center, there was wuru. You are talking about the unit, the polling unit. You are talking about the polling unit. Really? Seriously? This thing, where advice not to go forward. Advice, Igodalo. No, we've talked about this. You know the best thing. Yes, we know that they will not give him. Let him continue to expose the judicial system. Let them continue to fool themselves. Let them continue to exchange money for constitution and then bring their own constitution. So before they continue, the only thing I want to tell us right now, let him ask the appeal court, Tinubu constitution make enough follow. So what would you have them do? Kudirat is dead. Abiola is keke for inside grave. Now, okamuka kon enter Babakida body. Wait, you say death don't know. Of what use is it now? No woman. So before me, I want justice. I want justice. I want it now. I want justice. Somebody told me that we are just ranting online, ranting. We cannot do anything. But this is how we don't have weapons. We can only use our mouth. Am I lying? Tony Azegbemi, may God bless you. May God bless you. Continue to expose them. There was a place where he said, it looks like the judicial, the judges, they are not in tune with technology. Because I watched the whole thing before. So now we're doing a technology when you are total you 1 year. Because if you want to handle a case today, or like if you had handled a case in 30 years before, it is not the same. Even if the constitution is the same, technology, so you must follow what is in tune now, what is needed of you. You can't just come and say, hey, you are an analog judge, so you don't know how to operate beavers, so therefore beavers does not exist. And INEC, if you are hearing me now, stop wasting our money. Just call out the name that Tinubu gave you. Then our election Nigeria, all these are waste of time, money, resources, waste of everything. But when Aswe came first to Benin City, to Edo State, to tell us his ambition, his aspiration, Aswe was fresh and black. Aswe was like, handsome. Court case in no, you haven't let court case here and there, and you are wasting our time. You are wasting our time. This is the most wicked thing I've ever seen or heard in my whole entire life. You know where we are going nowhere. There's a brick wall. Yet you lead me on. The judges knew that they were going to take money, so why did they lead us on? Don't let me reduce my voice. I'm not happy. You led us on to do what? You knew right from the beginning when these are all charade. This is not going to stand. You were admitting the evidence, constitutionally admitted. Azeboniye, then me admitted. Hey, me na wait to my pikin dey call. Hey, Baba. Why? Now my baby, they call me from school on an office. You knew all the way that you were just we were playing. You shouldn't have led us on. Money as exchangers and enter the pocket. My people, let me put a number out there. Maybe not put it. Where's my phone? Yeah. Oh, my phone is Baba. Now well done, oh. Hey, okay, Mona call. Anyone, wait. I don't know whether Ogbe still there yet. Ogbe, are you still here, please? I need you to call and give us some. I agree with you, Mama. Let the judiciary keep dancing naked in the streets of Nigeria. Kakabo. Make una call. I want to receive call now. Make una contribute. But not there for comment session. Oh yeah, we have 20 minutes for call. If you not come on and not to tell, on just advise us what we go do. Me, I believe Aswe should continue. It's not as if I'm happy that they are wasting his time. I just want the judges to keep dancing naked. Yeah. Like a masquerade in the market square. Only me gwalo. Ni ma waje, ni ma ta le liyan kian. Ni ma wen kian. Where am go le liyan ru. Where who oji awa wen kian. Okay. Yes, sir. We are here. Name and where you are calling from.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Chema.
Yes, ma'am.
Na Chema be this so.
First of all, let me thank you for being able to sum up courage.
My easy, sir.
On the air today. I really appreciate you, and I want to thank you.
Thank you, sir. For yesterday, I cried so much on your phone. It is Valoewa.
Yeah, it's all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I belong to different organizations and platforms. I put up a lot today.
If you can talk louder, sir, just for my viewers.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what I have to say.
Yes, sir.
And I have been saying in various platforms that we should not join them, because I remember in the Second Republic there was a logo that Nigerians put up. If you cannot beat them, you join them. But if I know that these people are going crazy, I refuse to join them.
Exactly. I will not join them.
Yes, I will not join them. That's what I've been writing in different platforms. I will not join them. As far as I'm convinced that these people, they are destroying our Nigeria. As a young man, I played politics in the campus. And I believed in an egalitarian society. That society where you and I, where we have equality, where we are free. But now that we are beginning to have some certain individuals in our society that is holding our country hostage. When I listened to Senator Abu yesterday, he said that there are senators who even go to Okpebholo'S house to go and make tea for him.
Ha! Can you imagine?
Yes, Senator. Yes, that was on Arise yesterday. Senator Abu. He said senators go to Okpebholo'S house to go and make tea for him. That is how these people have reduced our country, what they reduced our country to.
Can you imagine?
You dare not challenge this authoritarian government that we see.
So why do they call it democracy, sir? It is not democracy.
This is not a democracy.
No.
Justice Kekere Eko was one of those justices that brought Imo State brought him to power.
From number 4 to number 1.
You dare not. Yes, our APC is fighting opposition from everywhere, from every angle. We should not give up. If they are doing the right thing and someone is inviting me to join them, I will.
Okay.
But as far as I'm convinced that they are not doing the right thing, we should not join them. Fight them till the very last end.
Thank you.
I appeal to
Aswe?
Our Aswe Godalo to keep fighting until the very last minute. Those that are suggesting that, you know what, they will not give it to him. Yes, we all understand they will not give it to him. But let it be on record
that we fought a good fight. We
Yes.
fought to the end.
Because
Let's see.
hopefully Umosu, who conducted that election that brought Abiola that was aborted, prior to the election, he was told, there was a court judgment that says that he should not conduct that election. But he went ahead. Without conducting that election, we wouldn't have known anything about what Babangida was saying. So let it be on record. All of us, we should begin to sum up courage. Let it be on record.
Okay.
And I want to thank my Edo people for not going to the streets yesterday.
Oh.
Because if they go to the street, it will be a waste of time, energy, and resources. We don't want anybody there. But the fact remains that they are already aware that voting makes no sense in Nigeria.
It does not, sir.
Because we
it's
are
a
not
waste of time.
in democracy.
Yes. Yes.
Election, when you look at 2023 elections, if you look at the total number of voters that turned out, it is less than 30%. And every other election start that time has been around between 22% and 25%.
In 2027, Marshall will say 2%.
So
there's no need.
When you have this kind of judgment, when INEC cannot conduct an election that will make everyone agree that this is what it is, they spend billions and billions, close to $500 billion to procure all the things that they procured to conduct elections. Why can't we see our elections real time like we saw in Edo State? That was truncated at 96%. So I don't want to take your time because I want to be able to yield the floor to other people. I want to suggest that let us keep fighting.
Okay.
Those Nigerians that say, oh, when we get to the river, we will know how to cross it. That is BS. That is BS. Because if a smart man knows that his journey, there's the river on the road, he takes all the necessary paraphernalia and cross the river when he gets there. We should not join them. We should not join them.
Maybe I will not join them. Yes.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you. That was our head of state here, Oga of the platform. Mona not vessel because he didn't like somebody else was calling. That's here where Fred. I think Fred. 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 I bet quick. Hello, Oga.
Hello.
Hey, talk loud. Your name and your place of call.
Yeah, good morning. I'm calling from Canada.
Canada. Hello, Fred. You are welcome. Let it be your contribution.
Yeah, so I just want to chip in real quick. First of all, thank you for the work you've been doing in the past few months. I know it's not easy, but
thank you so much. Everything. I appreciate.
So, regarding what's happened at the tribunal yesterday, I know those with the APC are happy. I don't belong to APC or PDP, but I want good governance, and I saw as well as the better candidate. So that was a travesty yesterday because they turned the law on its head, which is pretty shameful. And let me quickly drop a note for everybody, both those in the APC and the PDP camp. Now, those in the APC camp are happy that they have won with the
stolen mandates,
judges or whatever stolen mandates. But let us be informed. Let's look at the bigger picture. So for us or for those who have maybe landed properties or whatever in Edo State, now they should send a message to us that if you go back to Edo State or Benin City tomorrow and they have built on your land, if you take it to the courts, it means who you are suing to court, if he has money to bribe the judge,
that's it.
The judgment will go in his favor and your land is gone.
That's it.
If you have a house on that land, your house is gone just because they can bribe the judges.
Yes.
You could be happy now because it favors APC or it favors you. But look at the bigger picture.
Yes.
Because whether we like it or not, if I am a judge, I'm a magistrate and I'm looking at what those my colleagues in the Federal High Court are doing, I will want to make my own money. So when it gets to my turn, somebody brings a judgment to my table. If I can make money from it, I don't care about the judgment. I'll give it to the highest bidder.
Okay.
So we should be concerned about this. Some of us are happy now because it favors APC.
Yes.
Look at the bigger picture because tomorrow it might not favor you.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say for now.
Thank you. I don't know if are you Bini?
No, I'm Esther.
Okay, Okpamakin, Wese. Thank you. Abulu.
Thank you.
Yes, Fred said the real thing. Look at the bigger picture, not just for today. It favors you now. Today it is in your favor. Now it's justice. By tomorrow, when it start to haunt you, this same justice, your justice now, Tinubu'S justice. By the time it start to haunt you tomorrow, because here where little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. and then also and drop. You go the drop. You go the drop. At the end of the day, what happens? You go come baworu, you go come choke you here. Any other call? Make I see me with quick go. Eric, I see you here. Welcome. Anointed baby. Oh, wait, thank you, caller. That's what I just discussed with a friend. Bernardo Sabo, I'm of the opinion that Dr. Aswa should take his case to the Apex Court. Hey, Matasi, you know, quick come now, don't like. Eric, you tell people, make them go like, oh. I am of the opinion that Aswa should take his case to the Apex Court to further let the world know how rotten. Yeah, even I say you take expo from us, not the same thing we talk. Not expose the judiciary. Continue to expose them. Now they let's start and they put her for jail. Continue to expose them. We will go to that Apex Court, whether they give us or not, to expose the rot in the judiciary. That is my biggest thing. Because now me cannot buy ya. Then now me cannot buy no borodo not buy Una do well. If I don't have any other color, we'll be ready to go from here. I wait who was called? You know, we'll be ready to go from here. Una do well, my brothers and sisters. Una do well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I swear it's for us. Sonny Demi, I see your comments. You do well. Everybody when come, una do well. Make we just, it's very painful. I didn't know that I was going to come here and tell you why I thought I was coming. If you see the video where I do down, I couldn't show it. A video where I tell happy follow streets. Why worry? Because our case was watertight. Yet the judges found it credible where found it with mistakes. Yeah, in here fourth respondent who were case in Imagina. Oh yeah, make us see how many likes we get before we sing song to us. We will never stop supporting him. Now if we drop our support because of these emotions, very high emotions. If you want to take some time off, you are okay. Because now human being will be, they pay me, they pay you. But at the end of the day, what would you have them call you? Where is your passion? Where is your heart? Because like me, I'm passion driven. And I know you guys too, because you've stayed on this course for this long, since last year. I see one comment here. May I quickly answer them before we go? Thank you. Okay, so the comment be say, people are blaming Obaseki. It's because of Obaseki that Aswe lost. My goodness, Aswe did not lose the election. Aswe did not lose the election. Now when they talk say, now so Obaseki fights with this, he fights with a Raviri, he fights with a leader, he fights with servant. People came out en masse and voted for Aswe. So una not get am. It is Nigeria, it is Tinubu that happened to Aswe. Not be said because Obaseki fights the good fight. And who was he fighting with? Enemies of progress. Enemies of Edo. Enemies of you and I. Right? You don't want them. Maybe if another person, maybe Astre would have done his own another way. We don't know. They are not the same person. I would have done it differently. Ajibola would have done it differently. We don't know. If you are not there, a side in an agbebo. On Lucas, oh no, near go posting me what like, but you know the penalty go kick, corner kick. Now we need the see and where. But when you are inside that field, my dear, your eye not the reach ground. So we cannot blame him too much. But we know in our heart that Obaseki fought a good fight. What did he fight for? He was fighting against corruption. He was fighting against the corrupt system. The rot in the system. When me ati ege no we Okpebholo ni obi dan obi. Owi awa mo PDP yan hu. Obaseki na we area yawe. He's the leader, he has to be a leader. Thinking where people think like him. Oma where iyana agbe na wa agaye Nigeria Limited yan agwa agaye gagia na agaye. So Obaseki did not do anything wrong. So when they talk say na Obaseki and I use bad head say do Aswe, it is Tinubu that happened to Aswe. It is APC, it is Nigeria that happened to Aswe. It's not Obaseki. Obaseki did his job. Obaseki remains in our hearts as a matter one of the Edo politics. And thanks to Buhari, who made Obaseki come the second time. There Buhari, then he work bima come about, and he have a bima. Obaseki get return. Oshomole stood against the people of Edo with the help of the leaders of Edo. Okay, or you are destroyed now. Because that's a Mario Boyo talk. When you say Shomole is destroying, Shomole is destroying, I don't know how they speak that. Shomole cannot stand on his own and destroy Benin, destroy Edo, if he had no supporters. And those supporters, they are not from Savanto. They are the top. So, day, my brothers and sisters, now don't do well. Where pizza, Edo people will remember Obaseki for good. Any Edo state don't enter. That Edo state don't enter one chance. Bless you, my sister. Thank you so much, Anthony. Why I like we will not forget to love him. We will not forget to do this. At the end of this, my because I really don't have hope. But let him tell the world how rotten the judicial system is. Thank you. So let's play that music before we go. I think my callers, they have ended the day. I didn't want this show to be more than 1:30. Yes, we cried, but we are back again. We cried. We are back again on our feet. We are very dejected. I will not tell you lies, because this is not what we expected. But we are moving on. Let Monday continue to fight illegitimacy. Let him continue to brace his ankles. Let him continue to, go around and look for legitimacy. Monday is not my governor. Legitimacy. Never.
If we not be men we sabi, we not go vote any other person. We not go vote. If we not be PDP, we not go vote any other party. We not go vote. I swear you that no man we sabi. Better of them all. Now him go lead us to the promised land. I swear you that for governor. Again a correct man we sabi. Deputy material 1 million yards. He go follow lead us to the promised land. With Aswe Odalu, he sure for us. Forward ever go. If Aswe they
wanna dance for me.
Alagodalu, we know they go back. Aswe Odalu for governor. Forward ever go. Mama, if Aswe they we go prosper. Alagodalu, we know they go back. I swear you go down low for governor. Sure you go vote for PDP. Oh yes.
I will vote for him again and again and again.
Oh, yes. For integrity. Oh, yes. Business go better. Oh, yes. Put food on table. Oh, yes. He go better mama. Oh, yes. He go better papa. Oh, yes. He go better pikin. Oh, yes. For better road. Oh yes. Forward ever go. Be fast when they we go prosper. Alagodalu, we know they go back. That's why you go down low for governor. Forward ever go. Be fast when they we go prosper. Alagodalu, we know they go back. That's why you go down low for governor. Forward ever go. Be fast when.
Una well done, my people. Mona, help me type one thing before we go. God bless Aswe. God bless Aswe. God bless Ogie. Joy is coming. God bless us. So let them continue to steal and move with stolen mandates. Their heart they beat. We're not doing it. We try by all means to guide and we not do it. Now then I not get settled heart. Mania, we are walking freely. When they walk now, they go near about they go they look. Illegitimacy, now go fight them. Someone have right for me. God bless us well, God bless okay. God bless us well, God bless okay. Give me a God bless us well, God bless okay. Now we be the winner. Aswe is the winner. That's why the forces are fighting against him. God bless Aswe, God bless Ogi. 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 God bless Aswe, God bless Aswe. Like this is the time. Oh, Mama want to go. Mama want to go. Yeah. Mona right. God bless Ogi. God bless Ogi. God bless Ogi. God bless Aswe, God bless Ogi. God bless Obaseki. God bless Obaseki. God bless Aswe. God bless Ogi. I don't know what waiting good. I want Nigeria Limited. What about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? What about your children? What are you going to bequeath to your children? Nigeria Limited. To make this country better, to make this state better. What are you going to tell your children, your generations? What are you going? What story? At least when my grandchildren come now, when my children see my video, they're gonna say, "This woman try oh, a woman's strength like this, like a lion. I'm a lioness. This woman try oh." What are you doing, my people? I'm not joining them. I'm not joining them. I see some calls. Madam, come and talk with us. Talk with him. Since you guys have decided to destroy the country, I will not be one of you. Never. God bless Obaseki. God bless Ogi. I will see you people. I will come back and I will see you. You guys are giving me hope, even when I don't want to come out yesterday. I saw so many calls, Mama, come. I say, wait till I want to talk. But the hope where I get from Una, it don't reach. Always high. God bless you. Thank you, my people. I'll see you soon. Mr. Ogbe, I'll see you on the phone. Now Saturday, Saturday. Make it obvious. Okay. God bless you. We'll see on Saturday, okay? Today not Thursday, okay? Saturday. We'll see. Maybe I will bring one video out if need be. I'll just bring. I'm not con live, but Saturday we did live. God bless you, Eric, my son. God bless you, Ajibola. Wayawese. God bless.